Welcome to my look around of the Tamiya Tamtech McLaren MP4 6 Honda. This is a 14th scale model car, but it's meant to be a radio controlled car, so it's a build for a radio controlled car. So as a quick taster of that, you can see here we've got a cog there that's driven by the motor in there. We can see under there. So, right, anyway, so there's a bit of a weird story to me getting this. I've had this for some years now. I built it up myself. I bought a set, second hand, and interestingly I bought a Lotus set because they did the Lotus Type 102B as well as the McLaren. So you had a choice of two different cars, and this was the car. Now this tells me there that this kit did not come with the radio controller, so it's only the body, the rest of the kit. Anyway, but in addition to this Lotus kit, I bought a McLaren body parts set. So I've abandoned the Lotus body and put on the McLaren body for this. So let's just open this up and see what we get. So we get a manual with full build details there. Useful and important, and you can see I've got the old sprues and things that are unused in there. Now I'm going to sell this kit pretty soon, this set. Assume I've already sold it unless I'm about to say that I've still got it for sale. Right, you'll have just learnt whether it's still for sale. If it's not for sale, that little bit you'll have missed out. You'll have missed me saying that it was for sale. Okay, so right, let's pop those out of the way and come back to the model. Now it's not a bad model. It's not anywhere near as detailed as the 12th scale Tamiya model cars that you can get that are non-radio controlled. But it's not a bad model anyway. Now, a few things. So there is no suspension. So you'll see here there's some plastic pieces that hold the wheels in the right place. No suspension at all. Of course we do have turning, and there would be a servo in there, except we don't have one because we don't have any of the radio gear. Now, and again at the back, of course, no suspension. Okay, so you can see the drive line, you can see the gears there. There's a differential, which is why the wheels are turning in opposite directions when I do that. And of course they can turn in the same direction, and that turns the motor, which we see there, which is it a 380? It's a long time since I was into radio controlled cars. Anyway, so this piece here is what holds the back end of the car in place. So in a way it maybe is a kind of a suspension, but not too much. We can see the battery tray will go in there. I'll take this body off in a minute. There's some clips here and here to take that off, and we'll have a look underneath it. But before we get into that, I'm just going to talk you around. The stickers on this car are real stickers. They're not slide transfer decals. They are stickers. These are thick. These are what I would call thick. And if we look here on the rear wing, you can see where the thickness of the sticker has stopped it sticking up underneath. So I'm just going to stick that back, and it sticks back up. So whoever gets this model might want to stick that a bit better. But so you've got these stickers which you put in place over the different parts of the car. So this red Marlboro stuff, well, really it's orange. It's pretty vivid really in real life. I don't know if you're seeing that. You probably aren't. But I think maybe that was how it was for TV back in the day, because they were, Ferrari and McLaren I think were using a brighter orangier colour to represent the vivid red that they were trying to get across on the TV. Now if we look here, you've got a top sticker which meets the side sticker there. Oh, around this edge here, because of course these thick stickers don't want to bend round corners very well. So there's a bit of a knack getting those on, but you can only do what you can do. And you can see there's a bit of a, it doesn't want to get into the corner of the body there, so I need to push that down and get that in. Now these stickers are thinner, but they still are cut out. You can still see the plastic, the clear surround on it. Yep, okay, yeah, you can see that there, where I've cut round the sticker to go on there. Okay, now of course it says McLaren here rather than Marlboro, which it would have done, it would have said Marlboro on the actual car. Then we've got Ayrton Senna depicted in the car here. These are slide transfer decals, so because they're very fine, very small. I was quite pleased with the way that came out. His body is painted, of course, and there on. And then this white body shell, I've spray painted that in white, so you can see a slight amount of orange peel on it, but it's not brushed, so it's a nice, good looking finish. You can see some reflections on there because I've got a bit of a reasonable amount of gloss to that white. Then you've got, so for example, this Courtauld sticker, because it's on the curved corner, it's a little bit awkward and weird, and you try to get it on in the right place, and then so on and so forth. A fake vent with a sticker in it, black, to make it look like a vent. So of course this is a slightly generic body shape there, sorry, up around here, because the model, the floor pan, well, I guess it's a lot of it's shared with the Lotus in terms of the model, but it's not, you know, okay, maybe it's not as generic as I thought, but it's not going to be 100% accurate anyway. And some Goodyear decals that I applied, which I think were slide-on decals, onto the tyres, which have done well. Now of course I've kept this out of sunlight pretty much, so when you look at these decals, they are ever so slightly yellowed, that clear, but it's not too bad at all. So there we go. Senna, number 1, he was world champion for the previous year, hence having the number 1, and there we go. So not a bad thing. I'll take this body off. Let's see. It's been a long time since I built this, so I can't remember how it comes apart. Okay, that just opens the battery box, so you get the full battery box in there for 4 AA batteries. So that's all I've managed to do there. Stick those back on. Now this is a one-piece body all the way down to the end, and of course it appears that I've got screws going into there, maybe holding it in place. Not really sure. Okay, let's see what I can do. Aha. We have some screws in the upper body which I'd not noticed. We've got the aerial hole there, and it's still held on at the nose, so that means we need to decide which of these screws is going to hold it in place. Maybe that one. And there we go. Right, so looking at the chassis first, you've got yeah, general, just how it is. So of course no suspension parts in here at all, nothing in there to do suspension. There's the battery tray. We come back, I'm guessing the radio might go under there or something. Where does the steering servo go? Must be to go inside the chassis there, so obviously this chassis is going to come up and off, and the front, that'll go in there. There's no servo running a speed controller. It would be it would be electronic speed control, so maybe combined with the receiver, I don't really know. There's your battery lead, there's your motor lead down there. Okay, well, let's just peek at the underside of the body. Nothing to look at. Yeah, fine. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and like I said, you'll know already whether this is available for sale on eBay. It's going to be around £200, I imagine. I'm not really sure. There are a couple of kits for sale in Japan, unmade up kits in Japan, but these are not very common pieces. So thanks for watching. If you buy stuff from eBay, you might want to have a look at my eBay tool Buy Now search, which enables you to, well, it notifies you of newly listed fixed price items on eBay minutes after they've been listed. So you store your search in Buy Now search, and then it monitors eBay for you and emails you as soon as you get a result. It's a great way of finding things before other people do, before they're bought by someone else. Okay, thanks for watching. Do subscribe and have a look at my other model car videos. I'm afraid not much in the way of RC, but plenty of die cast. Cheers.